All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Houston Texans taking on the chance from the other side, the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go! First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
Hey, defense, let's go. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Too little, whip. Watch the whip. Check it back.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Haywood. Snap.
From the gun, Lawrence. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
60 Pittsburgh. Protein spell. Hey, Alpha. Let's go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another first and 10.
X3, 218, chopper. Now.
Here's Johnson. A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Break.
50, Mike, 50. Hey, watch the slant. Watch twist.
Hey, seam 6.
Check. Mike 50. Here we go.
Hey, high 7, 5.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
You get rock me.
Ready?
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Texans nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
On
first down, McManus. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Complete. It's Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
On second and 9, Jackson. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. D. Ford in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Hey, Charlie.
Check 15.
Bristol, Travis. Hey. Get it.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. They'll buy some time right. Harold Landry. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Take it at the 37. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jackson from the shotgun. Out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Samson Abuka able to run him down for a loss of 18 yards, and it will be 4th down as well. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st down, Lawrence. Complete. It's Johnson. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
You got time right there. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 11.
Ready, 8, read.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Come on, dude. Mike's 50.
Hey, Delta. Now.
To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Spawn. No.
On the ground, this is Johnson. In on the tackle, it was Duke Ejiofor.
Go now, 30 base.
He was brought down at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 39.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Hey, wahoo!
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Irv Smith Jr. there to make the grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You going to yell at me? You go cover him.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Johnson was the intended receiver.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Let's go. Ready?
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the safety creep. Check 24. Check 24.
General West.
Shit. Undercrush.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Bravo.
50, Mike, 50. Nice, sweetheart. Hey, 50 to Mike, 50.
Hey, Echo. Get it.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Five.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Busts through the tackle. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Here we go. 50. Mike, 50.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. He'll find Metcalf. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Got a man open, it's Ross. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to his own blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Like 50, let's go.
To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Yo, go, go. Hey, orbit.
From the gun, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
From the 29, Jackson trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Don't get nervous.
Hey, Zoo. 6'6", pull it high. Yep.
Banjo. Mike.
Hey, exit.
50. You want this. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Watch the run, watch the run.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. That's caught inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready, break.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Look at me. Zipper.
Draw play. Cohen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick here is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go.
So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Running from the gun with Henry. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Watch a slant. Check 26. Check 26. Slam, slam, slam. Check 99. Check 99.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And the catch made by Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson steps away to his left. Finds his tight end Ingram. A gain there of 30 big ones.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 12-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Texans get a bit closer. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 82 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 56.
Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man complete. That's a 1st down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
McCaffrey. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 34.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Down to lose 1. Check nickel. Check.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun. Jackson, flush to his right. This is Johnson. He's got it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson operating from the gun. Buying time to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Watch out, watch out.
On the ground, McCaffrey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans cut into that lead. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Cardinals 31, Texans 13.
Hey, let's get there. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Hey,
You draw closer. Hey!
rush in.
Go!
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Let's go, Mike. 50. 50.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence flushed out right. Gets this to his running back, Torrey Cohen. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. That kind of looked like a defense fed up by being gashed in the running game all night.
Yeah, and imagine their coach saying, if you're fed up on that play, where were you the rest of the time? What took you so long? But flip it over to the offensive side. They've been dominating this thing, and to finally have a play go against them, that's not something that's going to make them feel very good this evening.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Check 31. Check 31.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. He completes it to Henry. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
You got it. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Match back. Right. Check 3. Whip, whip. Whip, whip. Watch the whip.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, and caught by Henry. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Texans on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
From the gun, Jackson rolling to his right. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
No. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Play action. It's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38, Texans 13.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 34. Johnson, the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They begin the drive with Johnson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
The quarterback on the keeper. A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Ready up.
50, Mike 50. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Now.
And they take a knee.
The quarterback keeps it. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He's been terrific so far. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Taken in at the 11. So a change of possession here on the punt.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson flush to his right. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You got to get the ball. So you get the ball right here. Let's go.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
At 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 41-yard line.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
And the Cardinals have done it. They're the kings of the NFL. Arizona, your Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.